So let me explain once again what is array list. Okay. So array list is a resizable array implementation of interface. Okay. Array list implements a list interface. Array list, what's the difference between array and array list? Array is a fixed length data structure, but array list is a dynamic array and resizable array. That means it can grow and shrink automatically in runtime. Arrays always comes with a fixed size, but array list does not come. And rest of the properties are same. Arrays also can store the data only one single type. That means if you specify array list of string, it can accommodate only string type data. Okay, one thing. Apart from that, array list has so many methods. What are those methods actually? We have methods called add, remove, set, index value, okay, and then value, set, and then clear, okay, and then sort, okay. So add, remove, set, clear, and sort, and we have also called as get a value, okay. And we also have another method called index of. So these are the very frequently used methods in an array list. Array list is a collection, data collections in Java. Array list is a array data structure with a list interface implementation. So basically it implements a list interface. Okay. So these are the various methods available at array list. Okay. Another very important observation is array list can store a duplicate entries. It can store a duplicate entries. And one more thing, we can traverse from one position to right to left and left to right. So it is a unidirectional. Either you can go from 0 index to the maximum value or a maximum index, and from maximum index to 0 we can traverse basically by using for loop. By using for loop we can traverse. So this is all about array list. Just let me know if you have any questions. Look at the script here. We have created an array list and we have declared the array list actually, and it can accommodate only string type. Hence we have declared only string type. And if you want to make it integer, definitely we can do that actually. You can definitely do that. Control C, Control V. Okay, here instead of string integer. Okay. That's it. Okay. So if you want to store only string type, you have to store only give string. And then this is how we have to add an elements to the array list. After adding the array list, you can add an elements additionally. And if you want to set an element at a particular location, you can do that by using set method. You can remove an element by using remove method. We can also iterate an element from the array list object by using for loop. And we can also sort the elements by using a sort method in a collections package. And similarly, you can get the value. Sorry, we can find the index of the particular element from the array list by using index of method. And if you want to fetch an element at a particular index, we can use a get method. If you want to remove all the elements from the array list, you can use a clear method. Okay, this is for clear or remove all elements. Remove all elements in the array list. This is a fetch element at a particular index. This is a find or get index value of a particular element in array list okay. And this is for iteration. This is for iteration. We have already commented here. This is iteration of array list, and this is for a sorting elements. in array list. Okay. Sorting elements in the array list. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, sorting elements in a array. This is another array list. You can see this is a array, remove an element. We can remove an element from the array list. Okay. Yeah, Siddharth, actually still class is not completed. Please join after some time. Please join after 5 minutes. Yeah. There is another class. Please join after
my
5
sister
minutes.
is there. My sister is there with me. Okay.
Fine, fine. Join after 5 minutes. Now just log out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This is how we have to add an element to the array list. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll discuss.
Yeah. We have to assign each name. We have to assign some value. Is it possible?
Yes, of course. Whatever the functions are there, all these functions are available for any kind of data type. For any kind of data type, we can sort integer values. We can iterate integer values. We can add an integer value. We can remove an integer value. All these methods are common for all data types.
My question is, suppose Alex is there.
Okay.
Alex to assign some value. Suppose some other names are there. Automatically we give the values. It is possible. Here Steve is there. We have to assign one value. Alex is there. We have to assign one value. Is there any method to give automatically? It is a continuous. Suppose I plus plus we are giving, right? Like that, if you give one value, means we have to automatically assign the values to any number of names is there, that many numbers.
Just a minute, Satish.